Hey, good morning everyone, it's Dave, and we're back with our next reading of the Old Testament. If you've been following along, you know that we have finally gotten to the book of Deuteronomy, and we're going to be on chapter 2 today, and we'll be reading out of the New King James Version. Alright, let's see what we got here. The desert years, that's the first thing we're going to talk about today. King Sihon defeated, and a total of 37 verses today. Alright, so remember, if you do not have a Bible, you can go to Bible.com. You can read for free. You can also download a plethora of Bible apps. My favorite is the YouVersion app. It's free too. Alright, let's do this. New King James Version, if I did not say that already. Alright. Then we turned and journeyed into the wilderness of the way of the Red Sea, and the Lord spoke to me, and we skirted Mount Seir for many days. And the Lord spoke to me, saying, You have skirted this mountain long enough, turn northward, and command the people, saying, You are about to pass through the territory of your brethren, the descendants of Esau, who live in Seir, and they will be afraid of you. Therefore watch yourselves carefully, do not meddle with them, for I will not give you any of their land. No, not so much as one footstep, because I have given Mount Seir to Esau as a possession. You shall buy food from them with money that you may eat, and you also shall buy water from them with money that you may drink. For the Lord your God has blessed you in all the work of your hand, and he knows you're trudging through this great wilderness. These 40 years, Lord your God has been with you. You have lacked nothing. And when we passed beyond our brethren, the descendants of Esau who dwell in Seir, away from the road of the plain, away from Elath and Ezion-Geber, we turned and passed by the way of the wilderness of Moab. And the Lord said to me, Do not harass Moab, nor contend with them in any battle, for I will not give you any of their land as a possession, because I have given Ar, the descendants of Lot, as a possession. The Amen had dwelt there in times past, a people as great, as numerous, as and tall as the Anakim. They were also regarded as giants, like the Anakim. But the Moabites called them Emim. The Horites formerly dwelt in Seir, but the descendants of Esau disposed them and destroyed them before them, and dwelt in their place, just as Israel did to the land of their possession, which the Lord gave them. Now rise and cross over the valley of Zered. So we crossed over the valley of Zered, and the time we took to come from Kadesh Barnea until we crossed over the valley of Zered was 38 years. Oh wow. Until all the generations of the men of war was consumed from the midst of the camp, just as the Lord had sworn to them. For indeed the hand of the Lord was against them to destroy them from the midst of the camp until they were consumed. So it was when all the men of war had finally perished from among the people that the Lord spoke to me, saying, This day you are to cross over at Ar, the boundary of Moab. And when you come near the people of Ammon, do not harass them or meddle with them, for I will not give you any of the land of the people of Ammon as a possession, because I had given it to the descendants of Lot as a possession. That was also regarded as a land of giants. Giants formerly dwelt there, but the Amorites called them Zamzummim, a people as great and numerous and as tall as the Anakim. But the Lord destroyed them before them, and they disposed them and dwelt in their place, just as he had done with the descendants of Esau, who dwelt in Seir, when he destroyed the Horites from before them. They disposed them and dwelt in their place even to this day. And the Avim, who dwelt in the villages as far as Gaza, the Caphtorim, who came from Caphtor, destroyed them and dwelt in their place. Rise and take your journey, cross over the river Arnon. Look, I have given into your hand Sihon, the Amorite king of Heshbon, and his land. Begin to possess it and engage him in battle. This day I will begin to put the dread of fear of you upon the nations under the whole heaven, who shall hear the report of you, and shall tremble and be in anguish because of you. And I sent messengers from the wilderness of Kedemoth to Sihon, king of Heshbon, with words of peace, saying, Let me pass through your land. I will keep strictly to the road, and I will turn neither to the right nor to the left. You shall sell me food for money, and that I may eat, and give me money, and give me water for money, that I may drink. Only let me pass through on foot, just as the descendants of Esau who dwell in Seir and the Moabites who dwell in Ar did for me, until I cross the Jordan to the land which the Lord our God is giving us. But Sihon, king of Heshbon, would not let us pass through, for the Lord your God hardened his spirit and made his heart obstinate, that he might deliver him into your hand, as it is this day. And the Lord said to me, See, I have begun to give Sihon and his land over to you. Begin to possess it, that you may inherit his land. Then Sihon and all his people came out against us to fight at Jahaz, and the Lord our God delivered him over to us. So we defeated him, his sons, and all his people. We took all the cities at that time. We utterly destroyed the men, women, and the little ones of every city. We left nothing remaining. We took only the livestock as plunder for ourselves, with the spoil of the cities which we took. For Aroer, which is on the bank of the river Arnon, and from the city that is in the ravine as far as Gilead, there was not one city too strong for us. The Lord our God delivered all of us. Only you did not go near the land of the people of Ammon, anywhere along the river Jabbok, or to the cities of the mountains, or wherever the Lord our God had forbidden us. All right. Wow. That was a story. I like a first-person story, too, so that's kind of cool reading that. All right. Thank you all so much for reading along with me today. I appreciate all of your support. Thank you for everyone who has subscribed to the channel, hit that bell, commented, shared the videos. I appreciate it very much. You all are awesome. I do have links down below if you are interested in, it's my Amazon store, so some things that I like. There's some Bible reading supplies and Bibles that I like in there as well. So check them out if you got a minute and you're bored. All right. Thanks so much. Hope you all have an amazing Tuesday from Central Texas. As always, God bless.
When life keeps falling and wonder where he is in all this mess, he's right there to guide you. Unseen, you're not alone.